Be kicking off right now. I want to welcome everybody joining us in tonight's training. If today is your first time of joining us in this live session, can I see you spin the love emoji? If today is your first time, please pay attention. Today is your first time of joining us in the live session. Can I see you spin the love emoji for us? First timers join us for the very first time. Please let's get to it. I want to all go to the comment section and write it's my first time. Let's do that quickly. Go to the comment section and write it's my first time. That is, today is your very first day of joining the live training. Go to the comment section and write is my first time or spin the love emoji. Okay, I can see a lot of persons writing it's my first time. You're welcome. So you're welcome. All right, I want to officially welcome everybody joining us today. Those who have been students, users who are joining us for the both newbies who are also joining for the very first time today. Today is 22nd of June, 2026. And tonight we're going to be having another wonderful, powerful training session geared towards liquidity provision, pool creation, and how to maximize the Web3 opportunities, how to creating awareness and trying to let you know that there is a better way to make money in the crypto space besides trading the crypto markets, that is called liquidity provision. And with me today, I have Mr. Caleb and Mr. Empire. But before I invite them on board, I just want to once make this few announcements. So the first announcement is regarding the announcement we had last week. I told us what happened last week regarding the last pre-sale we had, and we know on Tuesday, being tomorrow, is when we're going to be having the distribution being made. It's going to last for 24 hours from Tuesday to Wednesday. So it's going to be ending on Wednesday, meaning that once we are done with it, you're going to be getting it. So we also have a very powerful good news to announce to you. And the good news is that DPRO 1 and 2 members and DVP 1 and 2 members now currently have copy European added to them. And if that sounds exciting, can I see you spin the love emoji? If you're happy, you are using DPRO 1 and 2, and you currently have copy European, as I promised to us the last time, I can see a lot of love emoji, and it's done. It's done. We've added copy European for you guys. You are using DPRO 1, DPRO 2. We have currently added copy European to you. So one thing we have done again is that we now have a bot, a WhatsApp bot that is going to also be assisting the support team. So WhatsApp support bots that have actually been prompted to answer most user new friendly questions, and we're going to be giving access to each tomorrow. And then we have currently enrolled new support team members that are very much reliable and active to help you, very trained members. So meaning that our support team have been well equipped to respond to you. Thank you so much. I see a lot of people sharing the love emoji. It's okay, guys. Let's get to the training. Now, I'm going to do a quick intro, then invite Mr. Kelly. Quick intro for the benefit of those who are joining us for the very first time. You know, tonight we are going to be diving full time, henceforth, into the business that brought all of us today together. And what is that business? It's called liquidity provision. That is a Web3 business model that can help you make a lot of progress in the financial markets. Now, so the business is called liquidity provision, but before then, let's look at the Web3 in generally. Tonight, we are going to be looking at the Web3 space, different ways to make money in the Web3 space, and one of the best, the one I consider to be best of them, which is called liquidity provision. So when you hear the word Web3, for so many persons, they might be wondering, we've been hearing Web3 for especially most of us that have been in the Web2 space before. Now, the space is categorized. We have the Web 1, which have faded off long ago. Then we'll have the Web 2, which we basically regard as the internet of today. And now we have the Web 3. The Web 3 has to do with the blockchain technology, metaverse, NFTs, and etc. Right? Now, the Web3 space gained much emergence in 2009 with the invention of Bitcoin. in the space. And after then, we have got couple of new things happening in the space. Right now, we have a lot in the Web3 space. Now, there are so many, for every new technology that is involved or is involving, people find a way to make money with it. Now, think about it when you see the Web2 coming up. Many years ago, people never knew that it's possible to make money with Facebook. They never knew that people can, like the content creation that went viral around 2019, 2020. We see people who got their eyes open to it, make a lot of money from it. We have that is the Web2 space, YouTube. People were making money from YouTube, creating content and posting back since 2015, 2012, and up going forward. Now, but not too many persons were exposed to it. That is Web2. Many persons don't still know up to today that the money is no longer in the Web2 as much as it is in the Web3. Web3 is taking over the world. Now, you now see that AI, as I've constantly said, is taking over the entire space, and that is Web3. So we focusing on the Web3, or you being privileged to gain attention or start retiring your mind towards the Web3 space, is that you are going with the future. You are journeying with the future, because that is where the world is going into. That is the fact for you. Now, think about it. The biggest, richest men in the world today, most of them started from the Web2, but all of them have migrated to the Web3. That is the truth. Think of Meta. Meta is, of course, full migration into the Web3 space. Think about even Elon Musk. We know how Elon Musk got in the Web3 space in 2020 and 2021. And that was when the first emergence of him becoming the richest man, topping number one on Forbes, was because he welcomed the Web3 space. He welcomed the blockchain and all that. So the Web3 is taking over the world, and it's arguably the best. So many persons simply look at crypto to be a place whereby you just buy coin and hold, or you trade. Crypto is beyond trading. There is a lot of things happening in the crypto space. One of them is what I want to talk about tonight, which is liquidity provision. What is liquidity provision? Liquidity provision is simply means the provision of money into the crypto market, or in a cryptocurrency, in a crypto coin, so that traders can be able to use trade that crypto coin. It simply means you make a crypto coin being valuable, adding value to a crypto coin. Now, let me say this. The word liquidity means money, provision of money in the cryptocurrency market. But this is where it gets interesting. Most of us know cryptocurrencies, big cryptos like Bitcoin, currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and etc. For every cryptocurrency that have been born in the market before it becomes useful, somebody provided liquidity into it. Without liquidity in a crypto coin, that cryptocurrency is valueless. It does not have value. It's worth nothing. So it means that liquidity into that particular coin is what make it valuable. It's what make it transactional. It's what make it tradable. So without liquidity in a crypto coin, it can't be traded. You can't buy and sell that crypto coin. If tomorrow a particular crypto coin you are holding gains zero liquidity, that coin becomes scam. It becomes rugged. That is what we call rug pull in the cryptocurrency market. So now, people don't know that for every crypto coin that exists, you can decide to provide liquidity to it and earn money from that action you've taken. When I provide liquidity in Bitcoin, as people are coming to buy and sell Bitcoin, I will be making money from their transactions. And this is the methodology, how it happens, or what happens behind the scene. Now, pay attention. I'll give you two things that happen behind the scene and introduce Dexify to you, and then we'll go into practical and show you a lot of features. Now, this is it. First, pay attention. When you buy a cryptocurrency, or is being created, let me start from when someone creates a cryptocurrency. That cryptocurrency, I'm going to be using Solana for example. Solana is one of the biggest crypto in the world right now. Think about Solana. You see Solana as you see it. Solana is a coin because it has liquidity. Somebody put in liquidity into it. Now, there are two persons that put liquidity into a crypto coin. One is a dev that create the cryptocurrency, and the second one is our users. And there are two ways you can add it. When people decide to go straight up to add liquidity for the purpose of making money from people who are going to be buying and selling that cryptocurrency. Second one is that those who are buying and selling, those who are trading, are also adding liquidity indirectly into a coin, right? I will show you how that happens. So whenever you buy a coin, what happens to that coin as you are buying the coin? You are indirectly adding liquidity into that coin in a pool, and I'll come to that. But that liquidity you are adding because you are buying the coin, you won't be making money from it. Instead, you'll be contributing liquidity for free. You'll be losing money, will be going out from you back into a pool. Anytime you buy a coin, you are putting liquidity into that coin and you are not earning from it. So anybody who is going to the market to buy and sell a coin is automatically contributing liquidity into that coin. You saw what happened into the last DEX that was launched. If most of you who bought and sold, you see there was what we call slippage, high slippage, because it has not gained, because we couldn't provide liquidity because it has not gone, it has not graduated, right? So because of that, the users who are buying the coin and selling the coin, let's say you want to buy with $100. At the end of the day, you bought, you now discover that the money you are seeing in your wallet that you are holding is now $60. What has happened? $40 has automatically go into the liquidity pool created automatically by Matura. Who are those who are going to be earning this money? People that will, anyone, when the coin graduates, anybody that will go to provide liquidity into that coin will be earning those fees. Are you paying attention? So now, anytime you are going to buy a coin or sell a coin, just have it in mind that you are providing liquidity, but you are not making money from it. But people don't know that there is a way you can actually provide liquidity to make money from it. Because instead of buying coin, selling, giving them transaction fees, which we call gas fee in crypto, as liquidity, without making money from it, why don't you do it the proper way by going straight up to provide liquidity and earn from it? And how does it happen? Now, that brings us to the setup in liquidity provision. First thing is a real gold mine, a business model on its own. And this is how it works. You need to decide on the coin you want to provide liquidity on. When you've decided, you need to make sure that the coin you want to provide liquidity on is it has a lot of transaction. That means people are buying and selling it. It doesn't really matter if people are selling or buying, but make sure there is transaction. People are always buying and selling, because when a coin is stagnant, that means people are not buying, neither are people selling. You will not be making money, because you are only going to be making money from the transactions fees these people are paying. So as they pay transaction fee, you earn from those fees, right? Those transaction fees, 50% of those fees come to you who provided liquidity, who owns the pool, right? And for that 50%, some percentage goes to those who provided liquidity into that pool. Are you with me now? So now, and the remaining 50% go to the protocols that owns the platform, the liquidity provision platform like Matura, Orca, and the rest. That is how it happens. That is how the share is done. Now, this is it. When you've researched on the coin you want to provide liquidity on, which is the first thing, after that research, you need to go ahead to do what? To get them. Now, when you are researching, it is not called a coin. I think I should show us. When you are researching, it is called a pair. Somebody writes pair on the comment section. And if you are still following, just spin the love emoji for me. If you are still following, spin it for me. Okay, I can see a lot of love emojis on the screen already. Great. Okay, now let me just show you my screen. Coin, for example. Now, looking at Jeshua, I'm going to be, okay, let me just use Sun. Can you see Sun? Sun is the second coin here. I'm going to click on Sun. Now, if you look at Sun, you will see basically, of course, markets has been silent recently. There is not much happening in the markets right now. If you look at Sun, what can you see? Sun is the name of this coin, as I've highlighted. But you can buy Sun with Solana. That is what it means. So, this Sun so here you are seeing means that Sun is built on Solana chain. Every crypto coin that is launched in the world must be launched in a protocol. Whether it's meme coin, it must be launched in a blockchain and smart contracts. That blockchain, we have layer one blockchain. We have a lot of layer one blockchains. We have Solana blockchain. We have Avalanche blockchain, Polygon blockchain. We have Bitcoin. We have Ethereum blockchain. There are so many of them, right? So now the biggest one in terms of transaction is Solana. That is why you see that most new tokens are launched on Solana, and that is the only place you are seeing activity. Like BSC is dead already. Like nothing is happening on BSC right now. So the biggest blockchain is Solana. Now, if those who are coming, look at here, you see that about 11,000 persons have bought or sold this coin, right? These 11,000 persons that have bought or sold this coin, they have contributed liquidity into the coin, but they didn't make money from the liquidity they contributed. So what did they do? They are lying to make money when this coin is going up, right? The coin is pumping right now. They should be making money depending on where they bought, right? Now, but there are some persons who are making money just because they are buying. And even when they want to sell, they make money. Whether they buy or they sell, these persons must make money. Who are they? Those people are called liquidity providers. Now, these liquidity providers, how did they provide liquidity? If you want to do it manually, I want to show you right now. The first thing, the first step to take to provide liquidity manually is first to recognize the coin you want to provide liquidity on. And that means you need to begin to do research. If you want to go to maybe exchanges to do research, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, or you want to use desk trainer for meme tokens and volatile tokens, you can come and begin to do your research. And what are your key evaluations or things you're going to be evaluating or looking at to decide if the coin is best for you? First, you need to decide transaction, right? As I've showed you right now, you need to decide volume. Very, very important. You need to define liquidity, and you need to be sure that the liquidity is locked. Can you see this liquidity? Even when it's not locked, you can see M from it, but you need to see some locked liquidity and all that. So these are the key things you are evaluating before taking action. Now, for me, I also would like to evaluate the buy and sell ratio. How many buy orders and how many sell orders? It's not really very, very important. Now, how do you then begin to provide liquidity into it? The first thing I need to do is recognizing that this coin is not standing alone. It is built on a coin. That is why you can see Sun/SO. It means that to buy Sun, I need SO. Does not mean I can't buy Sun with also USDT or USDC. Of course, if I check down here, you can see that I can buy it with many other coins, but it was built on Solana blockchain. That is its core thing. That is what this means. But basically, you buy Sun with what? So what do I do? So become what? The coin needed to buy Sun. Are you with me now? So if I want to provide liquidity into this pool right now, I must buy Sun and I must buy So. So let's say I have $100 to provide liquidity on. I'll buy Sun with $50 and buy So with $50. So here I'm going to have 50, 50 for Sun and So. After buying it, what do I need to do? I will take that money and send it to a protocol that I want to use to provide liquidity. There are about three biggest one. The biggest is Metura, followed by Orca, then followed by Radium. So any of these protocols, I'll have to send. But for Solana blockchain, the biggest is Metura, 1 million times. Like is doing almost 85% of orders. Both Radium and Orca is doing. It's almost all Solana transactions are routed through Metura, right? So it means that I have to do what? I basically have to buy it and send it to Metura. And once I get these coins in Metura, both Sun and So in Metura, I will then need to do one thing in Metura because I want to provide liquidity. I will begin to check the pool that I will need to provide this liquidity in Metura. Which pool do I need to provide liquidity? Let me just show us real time on this. So I will begin to research which pool fits best to do this with Metura. Just a moment why I do that, because we need to understand, so we appreciate what Dexify is basically doing for us, right? So to do that, I'll have to send it to Jupiter, transfer this to Jupiter, and then I'll from there, before I can get to Metura, right? And I've also told us before now to know that Jupiter owns Metura. People don't know that Jupiter owns Metura. Now let's do this real time. Okay, right now I am logged into my Metura, connected my Metura account. So from here, it looks a bit, complex, but it is not actually complex at all. Not complex at all at all. So the first thing I need to do is to come and copy the contract address of this particular coin to look for the pools around this coin. I have bought it and kept it in my Jupiter. So I will go ahead back here and copy the contract address. Are you seeing it? Sorry, somebody said you're not sharing your screen. Okay, I'm sharing back right now. So I will scroll down here. And when I scroll down, I will just I'm looking out for Sun. Can you see Sun? This is the name of the coin, right? That is why I'm mentioning Sun, because it's the name of the coin. So this is the contract address. This one here. Just look for the name of the coin and look for the one that carries the name of the coin. Basically, don't copy this one. Okay, I think I highlighted two things here. Let me just highlight the main one so that's okay. Trying to highlight it. Good. Can you see it? So you're not copying this one because this one is so only. You're not copying the pair. You're not copying the creator. You are copying the address of the contract, which is this one, the one that carries the name of the coin. I'm going to click on it. It automatically copied. I'm going to head over back to Metura. And here in Metura, I'm going to be pasting it, right? So if I come here and I am basically doing this. So just a moment, I'm coming. I'm pasting on my address bar. Let me just go back to Metura so that we can be able to paste on the right place. The right place. Just a moment. I think I didn't copy it again. Let me go back to copy it. This is Sun. And come back to the search. Just use the CA to search for it. Can you see Sonso? Now I am now seeing Sonso. Now, from what I'm seeing here, I can now see that this Sonso have what it has a lot of pools in it, and most of these pools, there is something Dexify is currently working on right now, and that is that is down V2. No, AMM. We are working on AMM. I'm not even seeing any AMM pool here. I'm just seeing down V2, down V2, down V2, down V2, and DLMM. All the pools here and down V2. Well, the way it's happening right now, I've seen DLMM and down V2. I'm going to explain these things to us so we understand. Now, you can see that this particular coin has a lot of pools in it. Now, I have a lot of people have created multiple pools in it. If you check the first pool here, you are going to, before providing liquidity here, you'll be earning 1% fees. Can you see it? Just let me show you quickly. 1% fees. You're going to be earning 1% fees here. And this pool is reading on 100 bean step. That is mass bean step, 100 bean step. And of course, from what you can see right in here, let me show us right in here, you will see that let me look for it and show us the market cap is 1.4 million. That is what I want to show us, and you can basically see it from there, which you can also see here. Now you see the market cap, which is 1.4 million. Now you see this pool has generated just little fees. It has generated a fee of $876 in the past 24 hours, and it has a volume, a TVL about $59,000 in total value locked, $59,000, and the volume of $81,000. That is the details of this pool. So there are some things we're going to be considering before we decide which of these pools are we going to provide liquidity on. Now, the second pool here is actually Sonso. This one is MI Son. Look at Sonso, which is the second pool, is doing no TVL, little volume. There is nothing happening in most of those other pools. You can see another pool here. Nothing. This is just the only pool in the only PDL. There are two DLMM pools. If I come down, you can see another DLMM pool. Where is it again? DLMM pool, but there is something happening in this particular pool, right? Just little money locked, and nobody is providing liquidity in it. So you want to make it in an existing pool that people are already providing liquidity in, and that can offer you good fees. Now, anything from 0.5 fees is good for you. So people think that it's all about having a pool that have 5% fees. This one is 1%. It's not bad. It means that anytime somebody buy and sell this coin, let me show you what this 1% means. This 1% from these guys, this let me show you, from these 11,000 transactions, right? Sorry, 118,000 transactions rather. From this 118,000 transactions, it means you've made 1% from their transaction fees. So if some of them during high slippage, some of them has $100 in transaction fees. I'm just telling you the truth. When before this coin created, you see people who are paying up to $500, $1,000, depending on how much they are buying the coin with. So let's say somebody is paying an average of $2 for transaction fees. That $2 they are paying, you are earning 1% of that transaction fees. That is what this thing means. So let me just sign this again. It just went off. Yeah, you're earning. Sorry, let me just go back to this. Let me go back to the sites. Okay, we are back to Matura. Matura. All right, we are back. So it means you are earning 1% of it, right? That is the meaning. And that is massive. So basically, that is more when it comes to providing liquidity manually. And this is not just the or. If I am done, coming back here again, let me just paste the CA again. Let's assume now I want to provide liquidity in the Sonso, which is this first one. I am choosing it. I'm going to click on it. So it's basically going to open real time for me. You see it opening, and it has opened. So first, I must have purchased the coin. Let's keep it in my what's it called again? Keep it in my wallet or any wallet I want to use. So I don't have a current position, so I'm going to click on pool details. I've not provided liquidity in this area. That's why I'm clicking on pool details. So here now you can see the details here, and you can see the fees right now and where the fees are currently, and if you look here, it's 4 hours, I've seen about 106% from fees. Can you see this? 24 hours TVL fees is 106%. Now let's look here, and you can see that I'm just seeing a couple of details here. You can see the TVL, total value lock, and you can now look at, if you look here, you will see that basically this is the curve metrics. If I come down, you can see the volume curve metrics. All these informations are what you need to understand to be able to provide liquidity. Now, how do you then provide liquidity real time here? You don't just jump in. This is what people don't know. You don't jump into it and begin to provide liquidity. No, you have to do the analysis. Analysis don't mean technical analysis like traders. You have to understand bean range, those bean steps you see. You know, if you be asked, going to use
Boss, we can't hear you. Boss, we cannot hear you. You are no longer sharing your screen.
Yes, I think my network kicked me off, and I don't know which. At what point do you stop hearing me, please?
Just like a minute back.
Sorry about that. Network kicked me off, but I am back right now. So now I'm saying that that was why all these whole things you are trying to learn manually is the core reason why Dexify was built. So Dexify is a liquidity provision bot that helps you AI system that automate this entire process I'm trying to teach you right now. Dexify will go into Deskrena, go into CoinMarketCap, go into the whole market pool and fetch the right coins for you. Now, when they fetch the right coins, it will deploy the coins and provide liquidity every time for you. Let me just show you quick time how this amazing, powerful AI system works. So you no longer need to figure out how to provide liquidity yourself, how to do it manually, and all the things you needed to do it get started or get it running, because Dexify will do the entire whole thing for you. And this is it. I'm going to share my screen again, and I believe right now you can actually see my screen. So now I'm trying to log into Dexify. Let's just allow it to load. My network is kind of unstable, but it's going to load real soon. So let's allow it to load. Hope I'm still audible anyways. Hope you can still hear me. If you can hear me, please, can you kindly spin the love emoji? Let me be sure everybody can hear me. Can you spin the love emoji? Or I can see a lot of couple of love emojis from us, meaning that I am much audible. All right, thank you. So now we are logged into Dexify. Now, so so I said earlier that I think I went off from here. Let me just back. Now, if you look here, you're going to see that I am logged into the Dexify, and I'm going to be showing us exactly how this robot works. I currently have about 9 positions currently open for me, which we're going to be looking at as we proceed here. The first thing we need to understand is Dexify currently does the whole process, the whole things, the entire thing for you. All you need to work with Dexify is your stable coin. You just need to have USDT or USDC in your wallet. Have USDC in your wallet, and Dexify will provide liquidity for you. How or what do you need to do? The first thing you need to do is their first to understand that their first step to do this, and because we have sections, I am going to be inviting Mr. Caleb to take us on a section, but let me just walk us through this quickly. There are 4 steps to do this. And the first step is understanding that there is a manual method to provide liquidity with Dexify. It's actually called semi-automated. We have the badge method of doing it. We have the autonomous method of doing it, and we have the copy Elopin that give you the features to copy millions of people from different parts of the world who are providing liquidity. And we also have the copy agent. So these are different features in the liquidity in Dexify that you can leverage on to make money. So I'm going to be inviting Mr. Caleb to walk us through exactly how to use Dexify to make money. Before he comes on board, I will say this to us. Pay attention. So for those who came in late, I said that for if you've been a student, you guys have been pleading that those who are using Deep Protocol 1 and 2 should be given the privilege to use copy LPN features. I want to tell you that it's currently now open for um DPro 1 and 2 and DVIP 1 and 2. So if you have DPro 1 or 2, you can now use the copy of the PV feature. You can copy people. I mean, from today, we updated it yesterday. So you can copy people and make money for real by copying millions of persons who are providing liquidity in the world. Like anybody who is providing liquidity, you don't need to look for who you are copying. You can literally copy any of them, the best of the best in the world. And if that seems exciting, I want to see the love emoji again. You are happy that we now have Deepro 1 or 2 people can now copy as many persons as they want and make money. As they are making money, you are making money. So this feature was initially for only those who are using Deepro 3, but right now Deepro 1 and 2 can use it. The only thing Deepro 1 and 2 cannot use is autonomous bot. Is still advanced features for only Deepro 3 and above, but you can use the copy of the premium features, which is an added advantage. For we included that so that we can be able to help people raise money, looking at what happened in the last pre-sale we had. And I said earlier again that the last pre-sale we had, we have finished analyzing, like collecting the data needed that you send, the wallets you send. And for those who actually opted in for the fund, which is going to be happening tomorrow, it's going to happen for the window of 24 hours. From tomorrow morning, we're going to start it, and it's going to end on Wednesday. And we are done collecting the data, and we're going to be doing distribution tomorrow. And for those who actually understood with us, who believe in Dexify and believe in Dex token, I want to tell you that you will not be let down. Those who opted in for, to stay with the project, I want to let you know that you will never be let down, because we have a lot of things in place to make sure that Dex token, what happened was a shock to us, and it's still going to destabilize us. But of course, God by our side, Dex token is going to be the best, and we're going to go outside our way to make sure Dex is going to pump and it's going to do massively well. So that being said, thank you so much, and congratulations to every one of you who are staying with Dex. I want to say congratulations. Just watch out what is going to happen soon. So before we continue, before I continue, I'm going to be inviting Mr. Caleb right now. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Caleb as he walk on to walk us through exactly how to use the features. Mr. Caleb, just concise, go straight. I can see a lot of love emojis. Go straight and begin to show us how to use the copy LPN features, the copy engine, the autonomous bots, the automatic bot, to tell people how easy it is to make money with Dexify, how super easy it is to just leave your USDC in your wallet, just have a decentralized wallet, and Dexify will do the entire process for you. And the advanced features that have been updated right now with Dexify. I know most of you guys, I don't know if you have used Dexify recently, you will see that a lot of features have been updated. Most of you, you're still living in the past. You need to live in the current situation of what Dexify is doing. And a lot as it coming on board. We are not yet done. With the amazing features we currently have, more are coming. Over to you, Mr. Caleb.
Okay. Thank you very much, Boss Gideon, for this opportunity. All right, without wasting much of our time, I'm going to start by sharing my screen. Okay. I hope you can see my screen now.
It's coming up. It's coming up. We can
anybody see my screen? All right. So, okay. So like Boss actually said, we have the semi-manual method, that is semi-automatic method, and then the autonomous method. Right now I'm going to start by showing us the manual method and the way you can actually use Dexify, because Dexify apparently is an AI automated system that helps you provide liquidity as a liquidity provider. All right. So Dexify uses automations and uses smart contracts. For those of us that don't know what smart contract is, smart contract actually are self-executing digital programs that actually runs in the blockchain. They automatically runs in the blockchain. All right. So let me don't waste much of our time. Let me just open a position here. So before you open a position using Dexify, you see this discover page here. So for those using Android and maybe an iPhone or whatsoever mobile device you're actually using, LG and whatsoever, you would actually see this menu buttons, this menu, this part here. You're gonna see it underneath. So you don't say that the responsiveness is not correlating with your own, because I'm actually using a PC, so it's quite different. Each responsiveness is quite different. So this is called the bottom navigation for the Android users and the mobile users. So all right, for the discover page, you're going to see the discover page below if you're using an Android phone. So I'm going to click on the discover page here. All right. And you can see we have the M pools, that is the meme pools, the DJ pools, and the established. I'm going to zoom in a little so you see it. The established pools here simply means the stable pools. We actually call it the established pools because they are well established and they're doing very great over time. These pools have stayed for over a year. They have stayed for over 2 years, over 10 years. They are established and they are stable. All right. So to open a manual position using Dexify, you could actually see there are a bunch of pools here. You can see Bro So, you can see Messi So, you can see Manifest So, you can see a lot of pools here. So what we're going to do first, you're going to look at the ones you want to. We're going to look at the volume. We're going to look at the fees earned. We're going to look at the TVL. We're going to look at the market cap and score. All right. So we want to, because we're actually sorting by volume here. You can see we are sorting by volume. That is from the top to the bottom. You could actually see that. You could actually, on sort, you could actually go from the bottom to the top. You can see that it have actually changed. All right. So we're going to sort by volume here because we want something that actually does, that has been doing volume over time. You can see in the last 1 hour, this one has done 196K in the last 1 hour. And then its fees is just 400. All right. So just to make this thing very stable, you could actually sort by fees too. Once you click on the fees, the pool structure is going to change. You can see we are sorting by fees now. And what we want here, we need the volume and we need the fees because we want to make money and leave the market. You know, we are going to be earning fees by providing liquidity. And what we want to look at here is the fees earned in 1 hour. You can see that I'm just highlighting it so you not miss this. So if you are not paying attention to this part, you need to pay very close attention because that is the only thing you are paying to get this training. All right. So you can see the fees in just 1 hour is 573. You can see this one 440. You can see this one 400, like, and so on and so forth. So we're gonna go for the first one, that is condo stroke. So it's a pool. All right. Now you can see this fire icon here. You can see it's ranking the 13th on desk screener, and it's actually doing well. The reason it is like this is because there are some pools that are on Meteora that obviously are not on desk screener. Desk screener is just a search engine for tokens and then probably pools. But on Meteora, there are some pools that have been provided on Meteora, and then it's not available on desk screener. All right. Firstly, we're gonna go. We're gonna click on this first one here. All right. We'll click on it right now. You can see Dexify has made it very easy for every single one of us to know exactly what happened in this pool. Exactly what happened in this pool. You can see the TVL is 93.7 here. In 24-hour volume, 363. Everything is very, very transparent here on Dexify. Desk screener is not going to show you all these details. It's not going to show you all these details. You can see in the last 30 minutes window, it has made a volume of $11.4K and then and fees of $222. You can see if you scroll down a little, you're going to see freeze off. So I'm going to explain what this freeze actually means. So when we come to Web3 or blockchain, that's what they call freeze authority. So this is, let me explain what it is. Freeze authority simply means the authority that has been granted to developers or the creators of a token to be able to put a hold on specific users' wallets or specific users' token. So I know most of you must have not heard of this freeze authority, but it's actually a thing, and it's something to look out for. It's something to look out for. For instance, let's say somebody goes to buy, let's use a random token, let's say Trump, and then probably because the token has its freeze turned on. When you deposit into that token, when you provide liquidity into that token, that is when you purchase the token, it simply means that the developer of that token could actually freeze your account. The developer of that token could actually put a hold on your wallet and do what? Your wallet will be rendered immobilized. You'll not be able to do anything using that wallet for that token, that specific token. You see how dangerous that is? So in Dexify, we have made it very clear that every single pool that is being provided here on Dexify is freeze off. So there's absolutely nothing to worry about. You can see freeze authority is disabled, meant is safe. So you can go ahead and provide liquidity in the pools provided by Dexify. All right, it's making everything very easy for us. So upon seeing this, we're going to go to the fee schedule. You see being step. So it's basically explaining everything that you're not going to see on desk screen. And this is basically everything that concerns this pool. Just for you to know, everything that concerns this pool is making it, Dexify has made it very clear and has made everything transparent. Meteora is not going to give you all these details. Desk screen will obviously not give you all these details. But Dexify is giving you so much details just for this. The reason we integrated this into Dexify is because of the blockchain and Web3 enthusiasts. Please stop writing on the screen. It's because of those that actually understand how blockchain works and understand how liquidity provision works very well. That is the reason we introduced this. So in case they want to just look at how the pool is going and stuff. All right. So we're going to scroll down a little bit. You can see volume made in 24 hours is 70%. Is being rated on score. You can see the score breakdown, 70%. Fees in on 24 hours, 51%. So now we want to provide liquidity. Now we're going to go straight into providing liquidity. We want to provide liquidity into this pool. All right. We're going to click on open position here. All right. It's going to load the presets. That's what they call presets in Dexify. This presets comes with its own shape, with its own beans. You can see the fortress, you can see the steady, you can see the flow, surge, blitz, HFL tight, regular. Now, if you open up this flow, please stop writing on the screen. It's completely distracting. If you open up this flow, you're going to see that. Let me just zoom it a little so you'll be able to see. All right. Okay. Wider 69 bean coverage with rare rebalancing, Gaussian distribution concentrates liquidity near active price for 2x fee, capture wide range protest capital. So Fortress simply is very safe to provide liquidity in. So it has complete 69 beans. So you will not worry about falling out of range, going out of range. So let me explain what going out of range simply means. Going out of range simply means that when you provide a liquidity into some token, into a pool, that's what they call bean range, and your funds, your liquidity is being splitted into those specific ranges, specific beans. So if for instance, this one is 69 beans. So if you have if your capital is like let's say $500, and then you provide liquidity into a pool with 69 beans, so the math is gonna calculate your funds, your capital, and compress it into 69. So every single bean is gonna hold a specific amount. I don't know if you understand. It will hold a specific amount until your money is complete in 500. Because I actually use $500 as an example. That's the reason I'm saying 500. Until your money is complete 500. So every single range, every single bean step, every single one of them has your funds in it. So if the market price actually moves a little or moves very well out of that particular bean range, then you will not be making fees. You will not be making fees whatsoever. I don't know if you understand. So in liquidity provision, what you are earning is only fees. You are earning fees. You are not trading with these guys. You just provided liquidity for these guys to come in, and then once they make their transactions in the pool that you've provided, then you can earn fees. Dexify does not pay you. All right, we're going to use Fortress here. You can see there are a whole lot of them. I just actually gave a demonstration. You can see we have steady, flow, surge. Steady actually have 35 beans, flow has 20 beans. Surge have 12 beans, blitz 6 beans, very high risks. So we want to go for the one that is actually low. All right, let me just choose steady here. It actually has 35 beans, but it's fine. We can use steady because this let me explain this. The tighter the bean range, the more fees you're going to earn. So because if you want something that is going to take quite some time for you to gain fees, then you can either choose the ones with 69, or you can choose the stable, it's the established pools, and then you provide liquidity in it. So if you want something that is not going to, you don't have to wait for a long time, you just want to just provide liquidity for these traders and then go back to what you were actually doing, right? You could actually use the ones that actually captures fees very, very much. All right, I'm going to use this one here. I'll just click on it here and then use steady. All right, let me just go back a little. This is what I actually saw. I just want you guys to see this. You can see auto compound is actually on, and then the take profit, that is a raw target, is 10%. Auto compound simply means that whenever you earn fees, the fees are going to be reinvested. These fees are going to go back into the position. That is what auto compound simply means, and it's very fine. All right. Now use steady. I'll click on use steady here, and now you can see this screen. It says choose deposit. All right. Firstly, what Dexify bot actually understand, what Dexify actually understand as its mint token or its SPL token is USDC. Don't swap your funds to USDT and you expect the bots to provide liquidity for you. No, you have to swap your funds to USDC. All right, for the sake of this video, I'm going to just do 50% here. Let me just do 25% here. That is 38. All right. And then my reward target will be set to 10%. It was already like basically hard coded, not like hard coded, but it was hard coded when you saw the auto compound and then TP of 10%. I'm going to leave it like this and then click on review position. All right. Now you can see you are deploying approximately 38.2 dollars, that is USDC, into Condo, and so using the spot strategy. So the spot strategy is simply a shape that it actually takes a particular, it's not curved or it's not in BDAX. It just takes a particular shape. If you know what they call vertical and horizontal, I don't know if you understand. Everything is just straight. That's what spot simply is. Everything is straight. I'm going to show you something here. All right. Let's just go back a little. I just want to make this okay. When I'm actually doing when I go into the autonomy bot, I'll actually show you this, exactly what I'm talking about. All right, let's just go ahead with this and deploy. All right. Now, max slippage, we set it to as 1%. So you know what slippage is? I've actually spoken about slippage the other time. Slippage is basically the amount that is being expected, like the amount that you expect, that the amount that you use to enter into a pool, and the expected amount, expected outcome. That is the slippage. So we're going to set it to 1%, and then we're going to click on create position. Now you can see securing your USDC, swapping to pool tokens, and then deploy. So Dexify would do all this for you. It's going to swap your pool tokens automatically for you. If you go to Meteora, you see that what you have to do is go swap your tokens yourself. Like, because when Boss said this was semi-automatic, he exactly knew what he said, because we are not the one swapping the tokens ourselves. We are not the one doing those things. Dexify will do exactly that for you. You can see position is live. Click on view portfolio. You can see the position is completely live. You can see active position here, 1. All right. Now we're going to leave this position to run for some time. You can see that because I actually used the 35 bean, so it's capturing a lot of feed. All right. Let me just go back a little. All right, this is for the manual method. So let me just delve straight, because we don't have any much time. All right, I'm just going to delve straight into the autonomy bot here. All right, click on autonomy here. So firstly, once you come to the autonomy bot section, if you've not connected your wallet whatsoever, you could actually do that here, because once you come on here, you're going to see you're going to see set spending limits. So firstly, just for those that are actually newbies, once you come on Dexify, what you have to do first is connect your wallet. You connect your wallet. Without connecting your wallet, nothing is going to work. The bot is going to be stale. All right. Now you're gonna see set spending limits here, because I've actually set my own on here. You can see now you can see manage spending limit here, because I've actually set my own. All right. Now we're gonna come to the configurations of the bot here, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I told you I was gonna show you when we hit the autonomy bot. All right, you can see it's not yet turned on. This switch is not yet turned on, because obviously we are just starting. I just want to teach everybody this stuff. All right, you can see open today, and you can see total realized daily limits. All right, now we want to enable this bot. Deploy $50, that is 50 USDC per position, up to 2 at once. TP 10%, limit 5,000 daily. All these are already presetted. So now see the pool class lock. The pool class lock simply means you could actually choose any of the pools, established or the DGen. You're basically telling the bot, all right, if you select this one, you're telling the bot, right,
Okay,
I want
Mr.
you to
Caleb,
just,
it's time.
okay.
So I think you should stop here, because we are going to continue tomorrow. I know you have a lot of things to cover tomorrow. We're going to continue. Thank you so much for that section, because we want to make sure we keep to time. We told the people the meeting is 1 hour. We don't want to see that by any means at any time we see the time. There is a time at which you continue to teach somebody who is basically listening. You can stop sharing your screen, please. Stop sharing your screen, please. You are still sharing your screen. Stop sharing. Okay? You are still sharing your screen. Okay, thank you. There's a time in which you continue teaching somebody who is basically listening, the learning rapidness will start dropping. The person will no longer be focusing or paying attention to it. Okay? So, for those who want to understand, tomorrow we are going to be showing you the best person to copy in the copy LP. You know, the copy LP features help you to copy everybody in different parts of the world. Anybody who is a liquidity provider, as far as the person is providing liquidity in the crypto space in the world, there's a file will fetch the person for you. Whether the person is in Asia, in the US, in America, anywhere the person is, there's a file will fetch the person's wallet for you. You can copy the person's wallet. As soon as it's open position, is automatically open for you. And it's sorted, it's been sorted by the best of the best. So we have sorted out those who are doing crazily well. Like today, there was someone I'm copying. I did like I made help in my second account, the main account I have 3 accounts. The other accounts, I made crazy profit with it. Just copying. I only used that one for copy LPing. Crazy profits. And the best you can do in copy digging as well. We'll show you. So make sure you are present in tomorrow's meeting. And that is the reason why we decided to introduce the copy LPing for Deep Pro 1 and 2 so that they can as well enjoy the copy LP features. The autonomous bus is powerful and it's amazing. And before now, we are having glitches then in LP and sometimes profit not dropping effectively. And right now, all those things have been sorted out. You LP, you make profit, you see it automatically in your wallet reflected. And of course, there is no, for newbies, forget the fact that we are explaining long things. We are just trying to explain to you what it's how it feels, how to go about it. It's super simple. All you are required to do with Dexify is first to get started, get back to whoever invited you, get a link, register with the link. Once you're done registering, you can go to Play Store and download the Dexify app. But we recommend after registering, log into the app by going to app.dexify.com. When you log in your account, then have a decentralized wallet. Decentralized wallet is you can have like Jupiter. We recommend Jupiter. We are partner with Jupiter, or you can have Souffle or Phantom, any Solana wallet of your choice. Then connect it to Dexify and delegate the spending limit. That spending limit is how much do you want Dexify to provide liquidity with? If you put $100, that is the maximum. You can't see once you reach $100, it will start providing liquidity for you. So delegate any amount you want to, maybe big money, increase your spending limit so that you can be able to have freedom. Or you can always go to update it anytime you want to do. Now, then just use your autonomous bot. If you have access to the autonomous bot, turn it on. It will start scanning. You're not doing anything. All this whole thing is explaining for those who want to use the manual process. For those who want to use autonomous bot, just go straight to the autonomous bot, turn it on, choose the few presets you want to use, and turn on the autonomous bot. It will start scanning, start providing liquidity. As you hit your reward targets, it will close it. And we have videos that will guide you already we've made, and we are making a couple of new videos based on the new updates we've rolled out, right? Based on the new updates, there are new videos that are coming up we are making. So it's super, super simple to use, super easy to make money with Dexify. Now, we also want to let you know that there are new updates and new features that are also coming in inside Dexify. You're going to be getting updated about it. And lastly, I want to come back to the pre-sale and sale. Once again, we want to appreciate those of you who have actually trusted us. It has not been an easy moment since on Friday, but we are going to keep to what we say we are going to do. We are going to do it just the way we say we are going to do it. Starting from tomorrow, we're going to roll out for those who request for refund on the pre-sale. For those of you guys that decided to stay this period, we want to say God bless you so much that you won't be let down. That the pre-sale didn't go as we expected, and it went the way it went. But we want to make sure that we keep to our word, keep the trust, and tell you guys how much we value you guys, right? Those of you guys, some people were asking question about those who are staying until the pool, the what is it called again, the graduation, so they can get their allocation. it will graduate faster than you think about, because we are working towards it already. We're going to roll out our stuff after the distribution happens. We kick off immediately, right? And secondly, is this that the utilities we are bringing to Desktop is going to be is massive. It's massive. When DPay, Desify Pay is fully off, you're going to be seeing crazy utilities with what Desify token, that is Dex token. It's going to be massive. So this token is going to be built, it's going to be live, and those who are waiting for their allocation, they are definitely going to enjoy and benefit a lot from it. Once again, thank you so much for tonight. We're having this meeting Monday to Friday. Monday is general training, Tuesday general training, Wednesday is special training, mentorship. We call it mentorship training. This training is only for those who have gotten access to our deep pro. So to become our user, our member, you need to get deep protocol 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Biggest one, highest one is 6. And anyone you get have their own advantage, or DVP 1 to 6. They have their own advantages and their features that make it peculiar. So don't think why is one D Pro sold for $100, another one is sold for 1,000 or 15,000. Now, the access have a lot of things. There's D Pro that will give you access to unlock the autonomous board that will help automatically provide liquidity for you into 1,000 pools on a single click. That pool, that is DVIP6. It simply means that if you maximize it well, you can be making as good of $10,000 in a day if you unlock like 500 pools once. 500 pools can be giving you $10,000 profit daily, depending on the capital you are using, right? On a very good not even consolidating market, on a very good not pumping market. I don't mean when the market is pumping, when the market is just dangling, going front and back. Yes, tested and trusted, and we'll have some pools, some DVIPs and DeFi speed that can give $100 daily, $200 daily. But why I don't come this way, because when I come this way, people begin to think investment in their head. This is not an investment scheme. We don't run an investment scheme. It's not you coming money to invest somewhere. No, you are getting access. Your deep pro is like your access. It's like you are getting an API, right? So that the robot can be able to provide liquidity for you. So because most people in this part of the world, they like investment where they can put their money and go and sleep. However, if you understand how to use the bot, you can use the bot to make a lot of money for yourself, even more than those who are doing investment, right? So, and I always tell you that there is nothing like online investments. I have not seen any platform, maybe DLR, that is online investment, but most of them are scam sites, scam. They rob people to people and tell you that they're going to be paying you ROI. Most of those things are scam. And we said it, don't fall to the scam that will be going on. We are gradually approaching, once June is past now, you said the year will be running faster. Before you know, we'll be approaching towards the ending of the year. You'll be seeing a lot of scammers coming up with different websites and app trying to tell you that you need to invest money here. They'll be paying you return of investment. It's scam. I have never seen one that is true. Any platform that promises you return of investment that will ever last, because it's scam. I tell people that before you do the return of investment, you need to register with SEC. They don't register, no SEC registration, because that is what gives you the access to do investment business in any country in the world. Whether you are doing it in the US, you do SEC in the US, anywhere in the world. But they don't do that because they are going to the back door, and these guys are scam. At the end of the day, most people that invest money, you will see most of those platforms will crash. So beware of platforms like that. Stay off from scam sites and scam platform that promises you, whether it's small return. You know, some of you used to say, because the return is small, it's coming small, it's legit. There is no return of investment that is real. I will tell you the truth. Just as most of us know, but we still want to do it because they will tell you that you believe that it's new, we are early. You are early, you will still be late. That is the truth. We've been there before. We've gotten these platforms scam a lot of our people of their money. So be careful. This is not an investment scheme. This is actually a liquidity provision automation tool that helps you to, we expose you to liquidity provision, the business called the Web3, the entire Web3 space, how to make money from it, teach you real time, mentor you, walk you through on it, and then give you Dexify when you access the B protocol, so you can use it to automate the process of liquidity provision and make money for yourself. And that is way safer way to make money. We've gotten a lot of, when we started, that is why I keep on, I owe so much to our users who started with us, because these guys they went through a lot. I understand, and we are rolling out so many things for us now that Desify is much more way stable in performance. We are rolling out a whole lot of things for you guys. Make sure you stay with Desify. Tell your neighbor about Desify and make sure they are coming on board to use Desify to make money for themselves. So be with us tomorrow by 9 p.m. once again using the same Zoom link. Let's learn, continue from where we stop on how we can make money using the same bots. And if you actually enjoy tonight's session, can I see you spin the love emoji before we call it a day? Let's go. Spin it for me. The love emoji. I want to see you. Okay, I see a couple of love emojis already. Amazing, amazing. I see a couple of love emojis. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's 14 minutes past the time. See you guys tomorrow by 9